Good morning. A final farewell.
Made you proud to be a Catholic.
The final send-off today for a longtime bishop and local religious staple. We have full coverage of the funeral today. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, and you're watching an SCW News Digest. And this morning we are standing from outside of the Cathedral of the Annunciation, where in just under 2 hours it will be the site of a historic funeral. The former bishop of the Diocese of Stockton, Stephen Blair, will be laid to rest today with a funeral and Catholic Mass at 11. The church is slated to be overfilled with hundreds of the religious and community members flocking to pay their respects to a bishop which served hundreds of thousands of Catholics for almost 2 decades. Just last night, a vigil was held for the 5th bishop in the Stockton Diocese's 57-year history here at the Cathedral. In attendance were a number of local officials and regular civilians. We caught up with some of those people who described the former bishop as informative and devoted.
He was a wonderful man that just loved everybody, no matter what walk of life, what you looked like, what you did, and you felt so welcomed when he talked to you.
And from 2 p.m. yesterday evening, the body of Bishop Blair laid in repose at the cathedral behind me, with guards watching over throughout the night. Many of the people who we spoke with yesterday said that they were also planning on attending the funeral today, which gets underway around 11. We will have more information about the funeral today, as well as other top stories after this break. Welcome back. Police officers in Stockton are investigating a homicide. The fatal shooting happened near Stanislaus Street and Hazelton Avenue last night around 8:30. Anybody with information is asked to call the Stockton Police Department or Crime Stoppers. Well, just yesterday, the District Attorney's Office and the District Attorney herself, Tori Verber-Salazar, was served with a lawsuit from a longtime former employee. The lawsuit alleges age discrimination, gender discrimination, retaliation, defamation, and describes a hostile working environment of paranoia, with DA Tori Verber-Salazar closing her office blinds and checking the office for bugs after claiming that there was a mole in her office and that the FBI was wiretapping her phones. The DA has denied all the allegations and says the suit contains unsubstantiated characterizations. You can read the full complaints at the DA's office's website, and we will have a continuing coverage on the story as we get updates. Well, behind me, the Cathedral of the Annunciation is going to be packed soon for the funeral service for former Bishop Stephen Blair. That starts around 11 a.m. at the Cathedral downtown. Parking will be scarce, and seats in the church will be taken with buses of people dropping attendance off. The service is free and open to the public and will be live streamed on the diocese's website. Bishop Blair led a high-profile life, oftentimes communicating and attending events of public officials and politicians. Many of those people are expected to be here today. Stay tuned to SCW News for more coverage and more words from what people had to say about Stephen Blair. Thank you for watching this SCW News Digest. I'll see you back here tomorrow with more news and information from Stockton.